Guys, I survived the night, but I gotta tell you, that night, that was the worst night of my life, and it was so cold. Do you remember the end of the previous video? I lied on the ground, couple of meters away from this. So I mean, guys,
Yeah, boy.
could be a little bit warmer, but better than nothing. Well, I kinda like forgot that the grass will start to get wet, and it was really cold, man. I lied there for like 2 hours, tried to fall asleep, and I just couldn't. That was a hell cold, man. I have to buy some coat in thrift shop.
Hello.
Today's first mission is pretty straightforward. I checked out the village I slept in front of. It doesn't have any shop, but a village kilometer and a half away from here should have one. So that's our first mission. Currently I have $2, so maybe another 30 push-ups, so I have $3. Yeah. My ass is a solid rock. So I passed the first village of today's walking. Yeah, yes, man. 20 more to go. Shit. Now I'm halfway to the second village. My quadriceps, not bad. Where is this challenge again? Why I create all the time these extreme challenges? Why I just don't drive right to the mountain and just do video out of it? Well, that was the initial plan, but then I collide two plans together. I will eat anything in that grocery store. I've made it. Not to the end, that's crucial information, but guys, I cannot walk any longer. I'll bring you a little bit closer and I'll show you what I bought. So, I've learned from my mistakes and I bought not just one, even just two. Yeah, I just bought two. So I have 3 liters after brutal deficit when it comes to the water. Okay, so I didn't learn from my mistakes. This is again a Czech specialty. These are called tatanka. It's basically a typical snack, chocolate snack you would take on a hike. Those are pretty cheap. Then salami. Finally some protein.
Yeah, buddy.
I will eat it right now because it won't anyway last. And cheese. This is the typical Czech plastic cheese item. To that lastly a toast. Dobrý den. No, půjdu tam, kam mě Google zavede. Jo, tak děkuju teda za povzbuzení. After long 15 kilometers. Or maybe even more kilometers. First sip of water. Ah shit, it has freaking bubbles. I don't care. I'm crying. So now let's get into the main stuff. And the salami. 75 grams, shit, is not even 100 grams, man. I was scammed again. 400 calories, 33 grams of fats. Protein, 21 grams. So maybe like 15 grams in 75 grams packaging. That smells a little bit weird. Check it out, guys, check it out. Oh, this most likely is not really the best meat you can, like salami, you can get. In America, you have probably a lot better ones. Whatever. I don't care really. Okay. Bang. It's a little bit dry.
Well, no fucking shit.
I should have bought some mustard. Now I'm in a brutal debt, man. This all I showed you cost 150 Czech crowns. So $6, I'd say. And I had only $2, so I'm in brutal debt and I will have to do another 90 push-ups, let's say. Okay, so I will eat a couple of more, even with the cheese, and then I have to again get back on the road.
From this point, I have basically no shots for like next hour and a half, I'd say. Zero energy. I was just focusing on walking and telling to myself, keep going, don't stop, just dreamer, you will make it to another village. And I did, yeah. So I at least show you on the map through which villages, or like basically how much of a distance I walked. The last shot was taken in this village called Velichovky. Took this road, I walked and approached another village because I was wasn't driving, I could take this road without any clearance, you know, because this is just purely for people on bicycles and for walkers. Meanwhile, I was walking, I ate a little bit of the cheese, not a very good idea because then I was out of breath. Also, not so long after I had Code Brown, I ended up again on Crossroads. I took a right and bam, this is where my documentation of my journey continues.
Guys, I reached another village. Oh yeah, boy, this time it is called Rbitujedi. These names are just getting better and better. Bad news. I've got for you bad news. I'm resting here, as you can see. I had to rest a lot more often, and so I decided to take a bus. Yep, I will take a bus. I still have about 7 kilometers left to walk to the bigger nearest city, and there I will take a bus to a village right under the mountain. If I would walk it for real, I totally overestimated my strength. Then I will walk there totally exhausted, totally tired. My legs will be destroyed. I will do everything so I can drive there by car. I also thought about booking the Airbnb or what is that. I have a sleep at least. I slept maybe like 3 hours because I remember just like trying to fall asleep and I couldn't because of the cold, and then I don't really remember anything. Currently something around 11 AM and the bus goes something around 3 PM, so I have still plenty of time. I can rest how much I want.
At this point, I was in a state where just walking 300 meters, realizing that I walked 300 meters to a wrong direction, a wrong path, and then so walking back was ultra difficult. More because of ruptured blisters and just basically because of the feet, man, my feet were dying. And so I came back to this village called Libotov. This was the turn, you know, I went on this road, but I should have taken this path which leads to another like path for bicycles. I don't know. I walked another 100 meters, which led me to a final forest before the biggest city where I will take a bus. Problem with this, first of all, Google Maps totally, man, update Google Maps. Or those are not Google Maps, those are just maps. Basically a native application. Second problem, the entrance to this forest was a brutal downhill made out of stones. Man, I almost sprained my ankle there. But you know, I have flat feet, so I have to be very careful, especially after being tired. And again, I came to another crossroads, let's say, or like, you know, this path joining another path. But those maps showed me that the path I was originally on should continue. But there was nothing, man. There was nothing. There's nothing. So I walked just another 100 meters, then I went back, and then finally I was out of the forest and I was coming closer and closer to the civilization. Also, the reason why I didn't record much was that my lightning cable for my iPhone 7 stopped working. I went to buy another one, a new one. Also, I bought some snacks, some real food. Sorry guys, from this point, I don't know if I will say it, I don't remember it, but basically forget the walking challenge, push-up challenge. I tried. That's the most important thing. I tried and I failed. Already 5 times. 5 challenges.
Broski, man, check it out. This for 15 bucks. Nice. And I'm alone. From this trip starts to be a little bit like normal, you know, traveling and not really, you know, sleeping in the forest, but sleeping here in the forest. First of all, you cannot really because there's not any place. Second of all, it's close to a mountain. It's pretty high. My legs are totally dead, man. And my skin also, check it out. But there should be showers, so nice, man, nice. 5 out of 5 stars. And I also have a welcoming shot, but I won't really like I have to be in a full power, man. I won't be drinking here, so I become wasted. I got rid of those socks, those double socks I had for 2 days already, almost. You don't wanna see it. I don't have even a picture, so I won't show you really. And I didn't even look onto it like properly. I don't wanna see it, man. It hurts as hell. Technically, if I remember it correctly, I walked something around 25 kilometers. Oh, okay, so currently I'm at 769. Oh yeah, 69 meters. I have to walk only 900 meters of elevation in 5 kilometers apparently. Hopefully I will accomplish it, and then I will take the cable car. Yeah, so that's the current plan. I will try the shower and hopefully my soap won't fall on the ground. And I'll see you tomorrow. It's gonna be a big day, man.
Despite that I failed basically every single challenge I've set for this trip, man, there's still one more left. And basically the main one, like this whole before the mountain hike could be taken like a bonus. You know, I want to collide walking to a Polish border strip and then hiking on a mountain, on the biggest mountain together. That idea, but still, the final and the main challenge of this whole series is still waiting for us in the third and the final grand finale.